What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So I didn't get everything maxed, but we got it all to either gold or red. It started ramping up pretty hard, man. So, you know, that's at tier 6, that's at 6, that's at 6, and yeah, I still need a bunch, but I was like, I went through like 2 rounds, and then was like, this is hell. So we're just gonna continue for now. You know, I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? Let me just continue, do some main story stuff, get some levels, and then I can probably go back and get through it if I really need to. Maybe I'll get some elite gems along the way. But the other thing is, it's been a while, and I was like, maybe I should just go buy some. And then I came over here, and Seeker wasn't here, so I was like, alright, well, we need to at least uncover Seeker. See how many we can buy before I could even consider that. So we're going to continue the main story a little bit, find Seeker, re-unlock her, see how far we actually are from the end, and then figure out things from there.
Strange how I barely knew Ceridian, yet feel like I've lost someone deeply important.
Seeker! Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace, and where to find her.
Back to Kate Newsmith we go. If it comes down to it, I think I might just drop the difficulty down to like mega easy, and then do that thing to farm my gems up, because it starts getting like, damn. Like I said, didn't even do that many, and it started ramping up to where it was like the next challenge is gonna take forever. So I had a manifestation one, which
specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate.
Took a minute because I don't really have a setup for manifestations, and then the next one that I was about to do was leap damage is increased, and I'm like, oh man, leap fucking tickles stuff as is. I don't want to do this right now. I'm tired. So we'll push this a little bit. We'll re-unlock the merchant. See if I can buy some stuff up. This map keeps fucking doing that. It's so weird. I think I've finally hit the point where I'm gonna go to bed after however many episodes. I mean, it's 7 in the morning now, so I can get some sleep and then just finish this tomorrow. There's too many haunting cases, and no, it's way more than I bargained for. It's like one Saturday I'm gonna knock it out. Nope, not the case at all. So let me unmark that thing. I'll go back to you later. I don't need you marked constantly.
What now?
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You're tenacious, I'll give you that. But must you push so?
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
Pennington had a daughter, and you knew her.
I knew her, but not well. Deborah had her in the school and spoke of her from time to time. Shy as a porcupine and twice as prickly, as I recall.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
What did Grace look like?
I remember her thin and boyish, encumbered by dresses she hated to wear.
That sounds like Seeker.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done?
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
I still don't understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut.
Seeker. Yeah, definitely the last episode for now, though. I'm starting to get tired, but the bigger concern is I've hit the point of recording to where like your eyes start to hurt from just complete overstrain. So it's a pretty good sign it's time to wrap up and get off the computer.
We Highland guests for you. One less to worry about.
Yeah, I think swapping those new weapons definitely worth it. Seeing some big damage. Kill the little shite specter and
Symbols. The hut may be near.
big juicy schmacks.
I sense magic. Could Seeker be here? Let me guide you to the source.
Have a bit of this.
Annoying little shits. that flying kick is wild. Like, the damage isn't that good on it, but damn, just the fact that it knocks him down so I can get a free slap in the headshot and repeat it over and over. Pretty busted. There's one thing I'm curious about. Like, I don't have the materials to upgrade, but I am very curious about how a dedicated punch build or manifestation build or something else would work out. Yes, Grace is Seeker. Come on.
Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home?
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Quite the fall from grace.
Huh.
That's not funny. Neither is this.
Aye, fair enough.
Now we know. She's in the mountains. There's a ritual of dissimulation, and we need the catalyst. The circle powers the door, but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell, and Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, the last person Lammy helped kind of got stuck with 3 people in his body. Are we sure we're trusting Lammy on this one? I'm just saying. No, I haven't had the best turnouts with Lammy so far.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. We need to get this right. We cannot afford to fail.
We won't fail if you stop dragging your feet.
Could do with a fast travel back at that cabin. It's not that far, but knowing I'm like sprinting into town to teleport to Lammy, to teleport back here, to sprint back over there is kind of like, give me a plot teleport or something. So weird. Lammy. Oh, it's all over the map. All sorts of shit.
No governor, no meeting house. And it seems, no faith.
We need to make amends and think about
Well, ho there! What a pleasant surprise. I was fair and sure that I'd never see you again.
Where are you off to?
Far away, God willing. Build bridges, say the wise, that people may better understand each other. Build a jetty, say I, so that a ship may come and we can leave. New Eden is a fascinating study for you and I. But for ordinary folk, it is, as I've heard it put, a shite hole.
Leaving sounds right to me, if these people learn from their mistakes.
They repent, Mistress Duarte. A new start elsewhere, away from the place in which they sinned, will do them good.
Spoken like a leader.
I fear, however, that not everyone shall listen. I fear what shall befall them if they stay behind.
We found a page ripped from a book. Here, do you recognize it?
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be. Why would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd distribute no more rituals, and that's what I've done. Not done.
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? No. Sounds like a title, like my true pursuer. This Seeker... Is she Grace? Is she alive? Do you know where she is?
We think she's Grace. We hope she's still alive. We're trying to find out.
We think she's hidden herself away behind your dissimulation spell.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too difficult once you're armed with the salient facts.
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later the first whispers of witchcraft started to fly about town. I kept my head down and Grace was better off out of it. I was right. And I'm glad she escaped. Strange to think of her again after so long.
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that they deceive even the keenest eye. There are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please, ending with how we break it.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is the caster's full name and the symbol used to make fast the illusion.
Grace Pennington and a triangle pointing downwards.
Well then, now all you need is a simple counterspell from the same book and... Oh my.
What now?
I'm afraid I left my copy in the Araloo. In the void.
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defense, once you've retrieved the book, dispelling Grace's illusion will be like a walk in the park. Comparatively speaking.
Bruh.
Thank you for your help.
Oh,
Grace
man.
I'm still her friend. I'd be glad to see her again.
Once we found her, we'll be glad to tell her.
This is a hell of a goose chase of a quest. First we go to the witch's hut. Then we have to go find her, so we talk to Kate. And Kate tells us, hey, she has a hut. And then we find the hut. But the hut has a riddle, so we need to find the riddle. So we find that. But then we gotta go to the place. Oh my god, we are just going all over.
Talk to me. Don't hold back.
You act as though all is well, as though I had not died. I'm dead, and I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all, but you pretend not to see it. That makes me angry, and it makes me sad.
I never wanted that.
I know, but it still felt that way.
Antea, I don't know if you noticed, but I have been ripping the souls out of people to bring you back. I don't know why you think I have not noticed that you're dead. I definitely have, and I've been doing a lot of killing. Try and bring you back. I should probably be banishing. Just a wee bit inconsistent there.
Still no ghostly spectral spiders hiding away in there, no? Good.
I'll say I'm not a fan of this quest. It's a lot of, feels like bloat. Go here, figure out the thing, go all the way across the map, find the place, run back over to this guy, go down into the depths that requires you to take a bunch of lifts. Like, this feels, I don't know, it's been this whole quest has been a lot of running. Run here, run there, run here, run there. It's just, you know, I'm not a big fan of quests that are heavy on the run all over the place quest design.
These stains block the way through, like a thick web. No time to lose.
Oh, what did getting through the stains lead me to? Garbage. It's not worth shooting it down.
Look, I couldn't talk about it.
Couldn't talk about what?
You accused me of pretending not to see that you're dead.
That's how I feel, Red. You have to accept it.
I couldn't face your death. I admit that. Your death left me desolate. I knew in my heart that it should have been me. Then you came back. I snatched at the chance to undo what'd been done. I don't wish to deny your pain. No. I'm just trying to deal with mine.
Wow. That's... I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for your honesty.
Reinforcements!
Call on me.
It's angry now.
Hoping these quests ramp me up too. If I get up to like 25, I think it's gonna make farming up gems a lot easier. It's just, you know, I'm going to fight stuff and it's like 26, 27, and I'm sitting here at what, 19 still? Or did I hit 20? I think I hit 20. Yeah, I'm at 20. But yeah, I need levels. Main story is good levels. Couldn't be easy, could it?
Well, this looks like Lami's stuff. Only more scattered.
Even with the void shifting, the book should be around here somewhere.
There we go.
Got it. That seemed a little too easy.
We have the symbol we need. Let's go back to the mountain and find her hiding place.
It'd be cool if I could, like, exit the void and pop back out at the mountain.
Did you hear that?
First things first, Red. Did we miss a few? It's up to no good. Think you could take on a ghost? Stay in there.
Damn, fat fucking damage.
I can help.
Get smashed. It is pretty fun stacking up like multiple things. Like that was, you know, that was the damage bonus from get the melee kill and your rifle's gonna deal double damage. Coupled with the enemy is currently stunned, so you're gonna deal a bunch of damage. Coupled with, you know, just like stuff on stuff on stuff on stuff on stuff to just hit insanely fat crits to the face. I also had the banish boost right there, like, man. I think that's what has me so curious about other builds, because the rifle build seems like it can just decimate. So how do other builds stack up to this, you know? Alright, it did kind of bring me close. I guess we're just gonna run for it. If possible, I'd like to... I'm not gonna go too much farther, but if I can, I'll find the hiding spot, and then I think that'll be a good time to wrap. I gotta take the lift. What is up with this quest and lifts, bro? It's like literally they're taking me like... I have a feeling this quest is gonna wrap and then it's gonna be like, okay, go kill the Super Wraith, because they are taking me on a tour of the whole fucking game right now. It's like, hey, did you remember to go to this area and this area? Look, we're back in the forest. Look, we're back in the hollows. Hey, don't forget the snowy region.
Stop that specter before it possesses the corpse.
No. I don't think I will. Oh, they got... Damn! Got up here fast.
You're in its sights, Red.
Wait, for real? I was just shooting something to pass the time. It's funny. Gotta make sure I'm not getting bamboozled by the optional one. I don't really care about Helen's opinion on Grace Pennington. Up top, hang on. Yeah, I was over this way. Just trying to remember how we got up there before. Wait a minute. I'm going the right way. Is it in the cave? Thought it was above. Well, the arrow is definitely telling me to go up. Up into here.
This is it. Seeker is behind this wall. Let the veil of unknowing be lifted. Let us see through the eyes of Grace Pennington.
Even if it was an illusion, couldn't you just like walk through it? Or it's like it looks so real that it even feels like there's a wall.
Ceridian?
You're surprisingly slow, even for a banisher. You're late. Or early.
At last we find you.
Missed me that much, did you? You could have hurried. You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
It wasn't in vain. We have come far and learned much.
I hope so. But don't think you have it all figured out. You're still banishers, after all.
We are indeed, Grace.
So, you know.
When I asked if you'd known Deborah Comenius, you denied it. Why?
Seeker never met Deborah. Grace did. I am no longer Grace, and I don't like to speak for her. Deborah was Grace's teacher. She encouraged her to be herself, to become who I am now. They did not know one another, but without Deborah, I'd have never met Ceridian. And with Ceridian, my entire life changed. Deborah suffered terribly, and the fate she met was exactly the fate I fled. I accept it now. I accept it all. Ceridian has left a hollow, and I am called to fill it. I accept. I am ready for my role in this world. Are you ready for yours?
After you show me your wares. 1700, so 7 banish points.
The time has come for us to go back to New Eden and face the nightmare.
Yes. Balance must be restored. You must face your fate and end the curse.
Ceridian said the only way back was through the void. But the pond seems broken. We need your help.
Of course you do.
We're listening.
Remember Ceridian's words. If you were to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
We've never been stronger.
This void breach is not like the others. This one leaks. This one sits at the rotten core of the entire region. You must leave whatever still burns in your hearts at the threshold. If you don't, the void will kill you.
Do you know where in New Eden Town the void shall lead us?
The trick is to focus on your happiest memories and let them take you there. At least that's how it's always worked for me.
We'll try.
And when at last you succeed, I too shall return to New Eden Town. I shall see you there.
All I had to do was just be happy.
We'll take our leave.
Bring peace to this troubled land and your troubled hearts, my friends. I know it's not easy to hear, especially when it's me saying it.
On the contrary.
Thank you, Seeker. We'll do our best.
Alright, well, since we found her, let's go ahead and wrap things up. I'm gonna make our manual save, we'll cross the void, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned, I'll catch you next time with more.